Okay, Meet Me in the City by the Black Keys, Junior Kimbrough. Um, this song, jacking up the camera there. This song is a little different than most songs because there's like a lot of juniors and Burnside and uh, the way Dan plays a lot of those tunes too. It's really about the groove of the tune, not so much like this is the chorus, this is the verse, this is the bridge, that type of thing. It's a little bit different. So I'm gonna try and give you the best vibe of it that I can, and then you'll kind of have to figure out the way you want to play. There really isn't like this is exactly the way that you play the song. It really doesn't work like that. It's probably going to be different every time you play it, but it does follow a certain groove to it. So I'll try and get across the way that I play it, anyways. So I'm gonna put a capo on the second fret to put it in F sharp. It just makes it easier than having to bar it. And you can kind of get some open, kind of play it. And I always tell people whenever you put the capo on there, when you're playing like bluesy stuff like this, just pretend like the guitar is cut off right there and just imagine everything in E. So if you played like an E minor, that's like an F sharp minor note, right? Right? Okay, so the intro kind of starts off of him just like I play it with just like hitting the third. We'll pretend that's the nut now, so this would be 1, 2, 3, the third fret of the bottom E, just to kind of set the tempo. And then I just kind of hit the open B and G strings along with it, and then it comes in with the Okay, so for that intro, we're just going to kind of be going up the scale there. So we're going to go. So we're going to pretend that this would be 1, 2, 3 instead of saying what it actually is on the guitar. We're going to go from there. So this would be 3. We're going to go 5, 3, 4, 2. 5, 3 on the B, 4, 2 on the G. Open G. Oh. Sorry. Yeah, I'm using my fingers. Everybody plays the right hand different. I'll tell you the way I do it, and then if that doesn't feel right, you can do it your own way. But basically, if you imagine like when you're holding a pick and you're going up and down, I use my thumb and index finger. So instead of going up, down, I go up, down with my... So if I was going to go... So... For this, I'm basically using my thumb and index finger on most of this. And that's it. So, anyways, 3, 5, 5, 3, 4, 2, open on the G. And then there's the F sharp, second fret of the D string, right? So, open G again. Twice on the open G, second fret G, and then back to the F sharp, second fret D, right? Now again, it's similar. If you listen to it, I think on the intro he plays the first lick a little different and then the second lick away, but I'm trying to give you the overall vibe of it, and you can kind of make adjustments as you feel fit. So it's... And then open D string and then second fret D, open G, and then you can hammer on too far to open, open G a couple times. So it kind of sound like this. I'll play it slow. So it's basically like that first lick kind of resolves with the open D string, and then the second time it kind of resolves to the F sharp, right? So Okay, and then it goes, which is just hammer the open D string and that second fret, open G, and then back to the D. And then it starts this groove where it goes. Something similar to that, right? And that's just open D, second fret D, open D. And then on the G string, you can slide it, you can hammer it, or and just listen to the tune. You'll kind of hear that groove in there. And then it's like most of the other tunes. There's a vocal part where he'll match the vocal, the notes with his vocal, and then play that groove. So he'll play, it's something like, and then play the groove. Now, when he starts singing, the way I play that groove, which is kind of the main groove I figure for the remainder of the song for the most part, is you'll have to pick out the vocal notes, because if you're going to be singing it, you may select different notes per se, but the way Dan plays it, if you want to play it exactly the way that Dan's playing it, you'll just have to listen to it. So the first vocal part is, right? And then the groove I play there is, so that's just open D, second fret D, open. So open D, second fret D, and then open G. And then hit open G again, and then hammer all on that. And then do the same thing on the D string. So you play that vocal line. And that's pretty much it. And so you'll just have to, I can't go through and give you every single note to the vocal, because I don't really have it memorized. It's just kind of when I'm listening to it, you'll kind of hear it. But it's basically these notes. It's let's see, 3, it's like 9 on the G. He hits this note a lot. So a lot of times he'll start singing. And then he'll resolve on the F sharp, because he's in F sharp, so he's going to resolve on that F sharp a lot. So just give and so he'll basically have the vocal line, the groove, the vocal line, the groove. And for that, and until you get cut, the way usually I do it when I'm first learning a song like that is, I'll just play that groove. And that groove right there is not set in stone. It just has to have that vibe. And I mean, when I play this song, even through the course of the song's only like a couple 3 minutes long, I'll find myself even changing up that groove a little bit. But as long as it has that, that it's following that main groove, it'll sound sweet. And then when you start to hear the vocal line and you can figure out where they're going, it makes a lot more sense. But for the most part, he's staying just on those few notes. 4-2 on the G, open G, here on the 4th, and then the F sharp. So just somewhere in there, right? So I'll show you the parts one last time. So we got. for it. So anyways, that's the groove. And yeah, just give the vocal lines that goes for on the song. And then of course, whenever you get to any type of, there's overdubbed parts in there, but if you have two guys, you can just have one guy do the groove, and of course, just anything in F sharp. But just imagine you were playing E. Like if this wasn't here, and you were just doing your basic like E minor shape. That's the same thing that you're going to be in. So, anyways, it's a great tune, and it's awesome because as you play the song more and more, the groove will actually change a little bit, and it's cool to see what other kind of notes and groove you can get going in there. So, enjoy that one.